Here is Profit First, and I just wanted to record a video today just to share with you my thoughts and opinions having read this book, and also make some suggestions for who I think it would be best for and perhaps who would get the most out of it. So first and foremost, as the name suggests, this book is all about ensuring that business owners obtain the number one and most important thing, and the reason why they do what they do, and that's obtaining profit. Now, this book, despite that very fact, this book actually introduces a counterintuitive financial management solution, and it's all about, as I say, achieving profitability. So it challenges the traditional accounting formula, which is sales minus expenses equals profit. Instead, it proposes a behavioural approach. So, sales minus profit equals expenses. So, as you can imagine, this book is all about emphasising taking profit first and then allocating what remains for expenses thereafter. And this book is all about highlighting the importance of simplifying your accounting by looking at bank account balances. And it argues that small profitable businesses can be more valuable than larger and perhaps less profitable ones. And it asserts that businesses with early profitability have a better chance at long-term growth. So, what did I like about this book? Firstly, I like how this book offers practical step-by-step advice, and it also does so through a touch of humour. So it makes it a really kind of interesting and engaging read. The system which is being proposed aligns with human nature. It works with our habits and behaviours rather than against them. So again, it makes it much more likely that we actually implement what is being discussed. As I've kind of mentioned, it's an engaging read. It's not dry at all. It's very, very relatable as well, which is of crucial importance to ensure that we actually implement what we read. I also like the fact that the author is candid about his past mistakes, making this book far more relatable, and it makes us actually kind of get better trust in him as well, and makes us feel like he's coming from the kind of position and where we are. It's not just another author who's kind of writing a kind of business book. It's someone who's actually been there and done it. And perhaps most importantly, this book and this system isn't about implementing drastic changes, but instead it's kind of small, modest adjustments that you can kind of make the minute you start reading it. And it helps you focus, most importantly, on what matters. So who would I recommend Profit First for? Any small business owner who is looking to a fresh approach to kind of manage their finances. Perhaps you're struggling with your finances at the moment. Perhaps you can't understand where your cash flow is going. It's great for you. It's also good for any business or entrepreneur or business owner who is kind of feeling like their costs are scaling, or your business isn't as profitable as it perhaps should be, even despite higher revenues year on year. It's also great for anyone who kind of feels that traditional accounting methods are unhelpful or confusing. It's also just great as a fun, engaging read for anyone who likes business finances or is looking to get into that kind of particular industry. And it's also really, really useful for anyone or an entrepreneur who is looking for kind of a sustainable and long-term approach to business growth. So overall, I really enjoyed Profit First. And if you're an entrepreneur, small business owner, then I just believe it is an absolute must read.